Hey, so check it out. I'm in the back of my 2002 Pontiac Aztek, and I've been doing a lot of research because, like many of you, my tailgate has been frozen shut. I have no idea what's going on. It became a do or die situation where I was just going to replace the tailgate, or if I was going to risk just absolutely destroying the plastic cover that was on here. And so I took the risk, because why not, right? So anybody else that's interested in doing this, I was surprised at how easy it actually was once I got past the brute force aspect of it. So I want to show you the trick, because I didn't see anything like this out there. So there are two screws that are holding this panel in place that you can access with a screwdriver, but it's really tough. So I'm inside looking at the back of the vehicle right now. You're going to come over here, and there's a little screw hiding down in there. You see that little bastard? He's in there because I had to rip the plastic out because I could not get a little screwdriver down there because my tailgate is frozen shut. So there's the screw. Here's my little screwdriver. I can get it in the hole, but I can't get it twisty. So no joy there. That's the one side. Come over to the other side and you'll see, oh, look at that. There's another screw sticking out, much the same, and you can see some of the plastic that came out. Other than those two screws, you're looking at standard clips. And guys, I straight up, I'm telling you, I lifted it up here, popped my little grubby fingers under there, and I pulled like hell until it came off. Obviously, there are two screws that hold this on that you need to remove. But I pulled like hell. It went pop, pop, pop. This came out without me realizing that there was a screw. This one got stuck, and I said, what the hell? And I found the screw. And now you know where the screws are too. And you can hopefully take this baby off in one piece. You can see where I screwed it up a little bit, but that's salvageable. It's just an Aztek. That's all right. Anyway, I hope you find this video helpful and informative. Good luck. Okay, and we're back. So we're back inside the tailgate, liftgate, whatever, on the back of a 2002 Pontiac Aztek, America's favorite vehicle. This is what you're going to see when you take your plastic cap off, if you haven't destroyed it in the process of taking it off. This is your vapor barrier. It's held on by this really gross tar stuff that looks like that shit that dinosaur in Jurassic Park spit out at that guy's face, at Newman's face. Okay, in there are your innards, right? There's your latch, there's your innards. One guy runs this way, this guy runs this way, goes all the way down to some linkages in there. So when initially my tailgate was frozen stuck, I was pulling up, everything in here seemed to be functioning as it was supposed to. These rods were both moving, still no joy. So I went back and stuck my hand under here, and there's a latch that you'll feel behind the rod that moves inside of there. It feels like a lock, and it almost like has like an up, where's my finger? Like an up and a down. I pressed both of those in what I'm interpreting as down, which is kind of towards the inside of the vehicle. And I instantly felt both sides of the tailgate release once I did it to this side as well. And then, looky. Oh, wow. Right? But let's make sure it's not a fluke. Ugh. Okay, I'm back. Let's try again. Ready? Oh, man. Now my tailgate doesn't work anymore. Let's hope it stays, or now my tailgate works again. Happy day, I can get back to hauling drywall and kids. Okay, so we're back with part 3, which I guess will be a little recap and a little finishing up. So orientate yourself. Back of the vehicle, the tailgate's down. Hooray! It was frozen. No, it's not. I took the time to lubricate everything. So cool thing. I was getting ready to reattach my vapor barrier with my multi-purpose adhesive, and I'm checking out like the cool dinosaur spit stuff, and it's really neat, man, because it just presses right back down on there and it makes that nice great seal that seems like it's waterproof. It's kind of rubbery. I don't know, you Aztek freaks probably know exactly what this is, but it's neat to someone like me who doesn't get inside the vehicle like this too often. Anyway, so once again, just to recap, this is a really simple mechanism, guys. So if you find yourself in this predicament, you just got to get in there and feel what parts are moving and what parts aren't, you know, and you will hear pretty much everything that's going on because it's all happening in front of you or just behind kind of this panel here and back in here. You know, if it looks gummed up in there, clean it out, lubricate it. I'm sure there's recommendations online for what you got to do with that, or the best way to go about doing that. So anyway, you can see there's my cover. Came out without too much damage. I'm a little salty about this because I busted the shit out of that, because that screw right there was supposed to come out. But you know, maybe I can scrap this this one, scrapyard, find a replacement, whatever. Like I said, it's my work car, it's my Aztek, it's all good. It's character, right? The location of those screws. So let's say you're a normal person and you decide to maintain your tailgate before it gets frozen shut. Those screws, which are actually hella easy to get out, are located right here and right there. And man, would they be a lot easier to get out in the tailgate open position than attempting to get them out inside. I am going to say that you could probably get them out from the inside if you were more patient than me and you had a special, you know, 45-degree angled screwdriver and 90-degree angled thing, or whatever. But it is really tight and the screw is in there at kind of an angle that makes things difficult. Lastly, before I close this out, you know, once again, it's just these clips that are holding this guy on. So I think most of mine came out with it. Yeah. So once you have it off, which just requires a fair amount of brute strength to pull all 38 clips out of there. There's not 38, there's a lot. As long as those 2 screws are out, this puppy's coming out in one piece. And even without taking the screws out, mine is still very usable. Still not recommended, but still very usable. Anyway, I'm gonna push these back in, might do a final video, might not. Hope somebody out there finds this helpful. Woo, Aztecs! Okay, now it's time for my final thought. So here we are, friends. Gates back up, all buttoned back down. We're gonna give it a final little test. Check it out. It was frozen, and look, what? It's not frozen anymore. It opens a hell of a lot smoother too. Pretty nice. This thing went back on relatively easily. Basically, you just have to pick some clips to align, especially if your screws are totally screwed, like mine, on the sides over there, and then just push. I mean, the muscle it took to get it off, you know, reapplied to get those clips nice and seated. Anyway, so you'll see, made it out not too scathed, I guess. Fits nice. I mean, like, doesn't even look like I tore it out. Oh wait, there's a nice big crack right there. That's all right. That might get some JB weld or something. Who knows? It'll probably get left alone because I'm lazy. No damage over on that side except for right around the screw, which is fine. It's nice and stable. I've never been that impressed by this plastic cover anyway. So it's kind of whatever. But the good news is the tailgate goes down again, which restores at least, I don't know, 82% of the reason for owning this vehicle. Anyway, take care everybody, stay safe out there, and be kind to each other. Bye.